بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Umar ibn Abdul Aziz rahmatullahi alayhi. He was the Khalifa of the Muslims around the year 98, 99, 100. 2 years his Khilafah was. He was also at one point the Amir of Medina Munawwara, earlier than that. And he was one of ulama, scholars. And he was the one who had a great role in having the hadith compiled, written on a governmental level. Like, people have their own writings before, but he kind of pushed it a lot more. It was a great thing. His stories is very, very amazing. So he says that he told one of his companions, one of his friends, one of his associates, إذا رأيتني قد ملت عن الحق فضع يدك في تلبابي ثم حزني ثم قل يا عمر ما تصنع. He says that if you ever see me, that I have gone away from the right path, I'm making a mistake, I'm making an error, I'm doing something wrong, then he says, just hold me by my neck. No, here, you don't grab somebody by the back of the neck. Here, little kid, hold me back, hold me right there. And say to me, and shake me, and say, Umar, what are you doing? So this is the Khalifa of the Muslims. And he's asking the person, other people, that look, if you ever see me making a mistake, then don't hesitate to correct me. You understand? So this is what we need to have inside of us. We need to have a sincere desire, a want, that we change ourselves. Yes, there's enough advices, there's enough books, hundreds of stories, hundreds of motivational speeches and lectures and there's no shortage of material. There's loads of material. What it is that we have to have this inside of us, that I want to change. If not, what will happen? You will pick what you like and you will just reject or make an excuse for what you don't like. Or you say, oh yeah, that's not for me, or that's a bit too hard, that's a bit too thin. If not, you just put it aside, brush it aside, make excuses. To become a good person, you have to first of all open up your mind to the fact that, you know what, I am a human being, and human beings are by nature prone to all sorts of errors. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made us in such a way that we're not perfect. And if you accept that I will make mistakes in all sorts. But if I am willing to understand that I will make mistakes, and along the way as I make mistakes, I will try to learn, I'll try to improve myself, become a better person, that's when you become a better person. And if you have a blocked mind, a blocked heart, then what happens? You won't make progress. And those people who have that, that's what we say in Urdu, talab, you have that seeking, I want to become better, I want to learn, I want to hear. Then these people, make so much progress. And what you have to understand as well is that the dunya is concealed. يَوْمَ تُبْلَى السَّرَائِرُ. On the day of Qiyamah is when we realize, oh, I was so far behind, he was so far ahead, she's so far behind, she's so far ahead. We can't tell, we all look the same, innit? But what happened on the day of Qiyamah? We're like, oh, so-and-so used so much Quran, I didn't know. So-and-so was so sincere in their actions, I couldn't tell. I was so proud in my behavior that Allah doesn't like me and I'm so low. We can't tell. We can't tell. And the thing is, we can't tell in the dunya even the a'mal. And we are so blinded to our own faults and our own mistakes that we can't even tell our own mistakes. I can't tell, don't I look very arrogant. I come across very arrogant. I can't tell. I think I'm as perfect as I could be. But I might be doing a siha right now and I'm trying to tell you something, and the way I'm talking to you, I'm condescending, thinking I'm greater than thou. The way I talk, even from my tone of voice, I can't tell. You could tell. Somebody who's an expert, somebody in this field could say, you know what? The way he comes across in the siha is very arrogant. I'm in class saying something, I can't tell. We can't tell these things. But unless we work, we're willing to look at ourselves, assess ourselves. You know what? My namaz is very poor. And I have to accept that my namaz is very poor. I don't concentrate salah on. And it's not 1 day, 2 days. I don't make an effort. I look at the phone just before namaz, put the phone in my pocket and then perform salah. So obviously my mind is going to wander. Yes, sometimes you can't control yourself, but if you put a bit of effort and make a bit of concentration, put things in place, you could get better. But I'm not even making an effort for this. I need to look on this. This is my age. How many days before salah? I'm not getting any better. You know what? If I don't do muhasabah and think about myself, you know what? I got a habit. I just sometimes, when I get a bit pressured, I lie a bit. Sometimes I get angry for no reason. I am a bit rude to some people. If you don't take muhasabah every day, like as you go along, constantly assess yourself and think about yourself, you never become a better person. And as I said before, we have everywhere, not only here, in any madrasa, any place, any institute, any Jummah, khutbah, wherever you go. If you don't decide myself that, I am full of shortcomings, and al-insanu murakkabun min al-khata'i wan nisyan, I am a human being, I'm made up of errors and faults, and I try to become the best version of me before I pass away. If you don't make that your motto, your goal, your kind of ambition, then you will stay as you stay in the same thing. You see some people like, probably like that as well. I can't tell myself, but see people same way. 1 year go by, 2 years go by, 3 years go by, 4 years go by, 10 years go by, 15 years go by. And the same way, when they get 15, 20, they reach a level, and after that, the intelligence doesn't increase, their sabr doesn't increase, the wisdom doesn't increase, the akhlaq don't get any better. It's the same thing. So I try every day, my akhlaq becomes better, the way I speak to people, the way I talk to people, my ibadat, my muamalat, my business transactions, the way, everything. I become a better person each and every day. And this is why Umar radiallahu anhu is saying, I am the Khalifa, so who's going to tell me? I need to tell somebody else that if you see me, please tell me, let me know. I need people like this. And to have people around like this, we should go about looking for, let me go to a gathering where I hear something, I can change myself. If I got a friend who actually tells me nicely and polite, you know what? And sometimes you can't even tell anybody, go away. They get upset, they get angry. You have to say, you should have that thing that, if you see anything in me, just let me know. Because I can't see anything. I can't see my own mistakes. If you see anything, just give me advice. Just tell me, come me aside, let me know. Do you understand? So try to make this inside of you. If you instill this inside of you, inshallah, slowly you'll make progress. And I was mentioning to the class as well before, there's so many things in life we can't do straight away. Like, for example, reading about Tahajjud Salah, reading about Salat al-Duha, Salat al-Shuruq. And I said, no, what happened is, I don't think we can start like the Salah of Dawood, waking up, like spending a third of the night in, a third of the night? What's that? A third of the night, 2/6 of the night, a third of the night in Qiyam. I don't think we can do that right now. But if you say, nah, that's too hard, I can't do that, you'll never do it. If you think, wow, I want to get there, but right now I'm not there, maybe the least I can do is start performing 2 rakats, a bit extra before I go to sleep, and let's see where it takes me. And you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will take you there. If you see about some person, they read 1 million Durood Sharif every year. It's like, 1 million Durood Sharif every year? 1 million Salat Nabi? That's impossible. That's ridiculous. I can't do that. If you think, wow, I can't do that, but I want to get there eventually, let me start from 100 a day. That you'll get some. And eventually make dua, Allah give me tawfiq. So a person reads 15 khatams every Ramadan, 20 khatams every Ramadan. How do you do this? If you say, oh, that's too much, I can't do that. Say, no, I can't reach that, but let me try to do 1 khatam, like depending on your level, 1 khatam a Ramadan, 2 khatam, maybe you get 5, maybe you get 6. You keep trying, Allah will give you barakah. Yes? You say, that person's so humble, that person's so sabr, he doesn't get angry. You know what, I got anger problem. Instead of saying, oh, he's pocho, he's like this. No, I said, no, that's a really good character. I'm not at that level yet, I can be so patient, but inshallah I'll try. So if you have in your mind that I'm not there yet, I want to get there, and you accept that you have a shortcoming, you'll get there eventually. If you block out yourself that, nah, I can't do that, you'll never get anywhere. So number 1 is, accept that we're full of faults, we're full of shortcomings, we need to get better. And number 2, you're not going to get there immediately, but keep working, making an effort. And along the way, there are many things to guide you. You're going to study Quran, you're going to study Hadith, you're going to have Nasiha. Outside of Madrasa, you're going to have other Jummah bayans, you can go to other people's lectures, read other scholars' books, and you learn a lot along the way. But to take everything in, you have the first thing is, accept that and you take things on board. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me and all of you tawfiq. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.